Play him up. The fuck out of here, man. I play you up all the time. What the hell you talking about, man?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers.
My computer. Get the fuck out of here with that shit like that. Fuck off with that shit, yeah.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
We get played up, buddy. That's all right. Play him to her. That's fuck off with that shit. Shit again. Let me go over and see my blitz. See him do all this shit. I know where you hitting. Get your ass over there. What's called that slot?
Right to the air is Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Ain't got nobody in that backfield, yo, boy.
Here's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
I don't know what the hell made him drink this drink he been drinking on. Chest hide your ass with this here. Depending on what defense you in, I'm going to my move for tight end. How far back? You trash. Get the fuck out of here. Talking far back. Get out of here. I played him up.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
All right, please.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
I tell you, the boy got his own money. The boy got his own money. The boy got his own money. Man, the ball get kicked that around probably 4 something, yo, boy. So you relax. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what execution do, man.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, but get the fuck out of here.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Turn your headphones down so
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I know defense up to the play over there. Teach his ass. I don't play that shit. So I found it back there on defense.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers now on first down. And Lazard's got it again. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll try and run for him.
Come on, what you run. Come on, what you run.
He's going to have the first down at about
the 38.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All I thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
You better off playing with Kansas City. They got another 2 sets of damn motherfuckers who run the motherfucker 97 receivers. Yes, I put to have Pete on his ass. No sir. Let's get to it, nigga.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action. Now Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Don't play him.
Now it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
Bring your slow ass in.
A big play there. Rodgers to Cobb. 48 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Jason. Turn over. Turn down.
They'll run here with Dillon. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Dillon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
He's running the same fucking way. Come on up the hole.
They'll try to run it here. And he'll get
same way. That shit ain't throwing nobody off. Get the fuck out of here, man. Allow me to run the ball just to prove my damn point. Shit trash, man.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make the statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, shit. Don't me with this nonsense. Don't me with this nonsense, boy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They go play action with Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
I made that mistake. I'm going to clear that up. I messed up. Pick and roll, baby. Pick and roll. Pick and roll.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run with Edmonds again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, baby. Don't worry about that, Dale. Hold block, set block. Hold block, set block.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Come on. Come on, control it. Come on, man.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Take your time. You're getting killed. Take your time. Take your time. Okay, let's blitz.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now it's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hit him with that shape. Hit him with the shape. Hit him with the shape. He'll bite. He'll bite.
Wilson. Incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Come on, bitch. Come on.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open man is Cobb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
I'm playing that field right there.
They'll send a receiver in motion right. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We're not worried about you throwing no fucking ball, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on over there. Don't worry about that. Come on that right. I'm playing everything. I'm playing this up. I'm playing that field right there, little boy.
Now a first down carry by Jones to about the 26 here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Come on, no.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
I did that.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The kick by Crosby is good, and they jump out in front here. It's 11-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately starts out at the end.
And that's what they were lucky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And This will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Second down and another run with Edmonds. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
We laugh, we joke. All the odds funny. Put that on. Say, my bro. You niggas don't want it.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
My bro. You niggas don't want it. Niggas don't want it. Say it, my bro.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He'll go up top here for him. It's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes. They batted that one away.
No. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
People got to admit it. The execution is one of the best that ever played this game. That's what we do, baby. That's why they call me the executioner. You know what I'm saying, E? This why they call me the executioner, E. Shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go back there, dog. We ain't let them quitters get off and doing nothing. You know what I'm saying, boss?
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
We laugh, we joke. Put that on. My bird, my bird. I know he don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I know he don't want it. Come on. Here come the boom. Here come the boom. Here come the boom.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Again, they're going to go with Boone, and he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Wilson. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
I'm gonna flip this motherfucking play too, you understand me? I want you to find me right there. Come on, step.
Now a give to Edmonds. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's sticky.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ain't got nobody to worry about. I'm not worried about your receivers. I'm not worried about none of your fucking receivers.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Shit, that was a joke. Come on that run. Come on that run. What you want, right?
Throwing is Rodgers. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Slot man moves right.
Come on, same one.
After the penalty, it's Jones.
Come on, dummy.
Works his way
Come on, dummy.
to pick up 4
Come on, dummy.
There, 2nd down.
He's going to struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
They'll go again to Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Come on, that little slant.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
I take that dummy. I take that dummy. I take that dummy.
Picked up by Justin Simmons.
I got to move this ball. Sorry about this, nephew. I got to move this ball.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Now Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. throw is Wilson. Throwing on 4th down. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I want you to get used to none of my plays, buddy.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
We're going to put down over here. We're going to put down over here. Let me set him back there. Let me set him back there.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
I see what you're doing. I ain't worrying about it. We're going to play ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Come on.
Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Screen. Come on, that run game. I'm sitting there bleaching my ass up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Fuck out of here. That shit gonna throw me off. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. A critical critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Expose it.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's Wilson. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well and end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the ball. A bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this game has now been short on intrigue.
He gonna screen. Oh, if I screenshot him, he ain't gonna
they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle, Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Let the clock run out there. When I do it, you go bitch mode. That's why I got to be easy when I play them, though. I try not to run too much.
So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Well, listen, if I ain't had to pay no damn put on his collar, I was about to be up a total one back. That is crazy, man.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, what's that line? Oh, I beat you and all this stuff. Yeah, I got to throw the ball with you, buddy. Even when I don't want to. I got to. You know what I got to? You know what? Oh no, go back. Go back. Come on back. I got some minutes got me in motion. Come on, Flair.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty.
Tell me, son. Because I got to play on here. I just can't play on you playing like that. I gotta bullshit with it. If you were saying my best to tell you, see his bullshit record, they ain't gonna do it. Tell you this shit trash. I'm going up top, you boy. Trash.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete.
You got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
I'm going circle, man.
Wilson now off the bootleg.
Look at this controller. Come on, man.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted.
Same play.
And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I take that.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation.
My man run down that hit stick. Oh, I think my man that hit stick.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Look, you want to see one of my money plays?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers come up with a late turnover. It will probably only matter. So
It's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment